there, Cancer. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa, from the Inner Stereo. So today we're going to be looking at your love messages. It's a general reading, so the roles might get reversed, or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this ring resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for the extended and also a personal reading with me, okay? So in this reading, Cancer, is going to be a you versus them format. We're going to be looking at your overall energy, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? Nice. Very nice. Okay, so in your overall energy for the read-in here, Cancer, you have the Seven of Cups and you also have the Page of Cups. What's challenging you here is that you have the Eight of Wands. I think we could be dealing here with a situation that has like a lot of miscommunication in it. Eight of Wands in a challenging position could also sometimes mean that there's a no contact involved. It's either you're being blocked or you block them, or basically there's no communication, okay? And there's also no forward movement, no fast movement here in this connection. However, I feel that in your energy, especially with the Seven of Cups and Page of Cups, I feel that you're doing okay, because I feel that you, especially this week, are going to be in this energy where you're going to be getting in touch with your softer side. And you know, I'm a Cancer rising and I'm a Cancer moon myself, where I notice that every time I go into my Cancer side and I just connect, you start realizing that there's an abundance possibilities happening in your life. And I feel that you guys are going to be such in a good mood here to a point where this thing is no longer going to be bothering you anymore. Let's see, yeah? Now, in the past, you have the Knight of Swords and you also have the Fool. From this person's side, they have the Six of Wands and also the Emperor. I feel that this is a situation that was like very, very hot in the beginning because you guys took a giant leap of faith towards it and you just wanted things to happen like really, really fast. There's really, really great sense of communication happening here. Every time you communicate your feelings, either it's about your discomfort or your love or affection towards them, it kind of like makes them feel good about themselves as well. I feel that you are dealing here with somebody who really likes the attention, the love and affection, compassion that you are giving to them. But I feel that in regards to the power dynamic of the connection, I feel that this person holds more power. Okay, I'm sorry for saying that, but let's see. Because I feel that you went all in, you know, you believe, you went all in, you want things to happen like really, really fast. Like you went literally all in. Now, from this person's side, they have the Devil and the Two of Swords. From your side, you have the Two of Wands and also the Four of Swords. I feel that the option is still opened, okay? You're kind of like waiting and see. However, like I said in the beginning, I feel that you're not really stressing out about it. I feel that even though it saddens you that you need to walk away or you need to stop putting this as your biggest priority in your life, but you're going to be doing it anyway, because I feel that there's something here that you guys are going to be working on. Okay, you guys are going to be focusing on, and it's going to completely take away your attention from this connection altogether. Now with the Devil here and also the Two of Swords, I'm going to have to clarify what the Devil here is all about. I just feel that that's the thing about Cancer, right? Sometimes we act like, or the way in which we love somebody and the way in which sometimes we confront their behavior made them have to take a good look at themselves. Okay, that's that I've been in a relationship with Cancers before, Cancer moon as well, Venus and Cancer. Actually, the last guy that I was dealing with has Cancer moon and Venus in Cancer. Sometimes he acts like a mirror to me, and I feel that some people doesn't really like it, Cancer. So let's see, yeah, which kind of like made them a bit hesitant here. Now, in the future, from this person's side, they have the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. From your side, you have the Three of Wands and also the Ten of Wands. This person is intimidated by you. And I think, again, like I said, it's because you act like you give them a mirror in front of their face and it makes them hard to confront that side of them, or to even acknowledge or to take accountability for that side of them. That I do feel that in the future, this person is going to be choosing to keep things to themselves, but the more that they do that, the more that they're actually hurting themselves. Mirror side, 3 of Wands and also the 10 of Wands. I just feel that you're going to be doing the hard work that is necessary to be done. This process of you finally doing the 4 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, again, it's hard, right? Like, it's hard. It saddens you that you need to leave. It saddens you that you need to no longer put this as your biggest priority in your life. But I feel that you guys are going to be doing it in the future. So let's clarify it now, Cancer. I'm going to clarify the Devil and the 2 of Wands. Ace of Wands, the Strength card, the Knight of Swords. Clarify the 2 of Wands from your side. The 5 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're all about something that is very practical. I feel that in the present moment, you guys are going to be focusing a lot more on... Hold on. Sorry. You guys are going to be focusing a lot more on your financial stability, your work, your routines, and all of that stuff. And I just feel that for you, this is something that is too broken to mend. Like I said, you've acknowledged the fact that the love is there, but things can't go back to how it was because of things that has happened within this connection. And that is you being as practical and realistic as possible. It just can't go back to the way it was. You can't feel to them, or you can't see them in the same light as you did in the past. And here's here, 5 of Swords. I feel that you guys are cutting them off, either blocking them, whatever, but there's that. And it saddens you to have to do that. But again, I just don't feel that it's affecting you that much. Okay, because you're being as practical as you could here. Something in which this person doesn't really take really lightly, because from this person's side, there is this desire to act on it, okay? However, there's also this... I feel that this is about values, okay? I think something about you're trying to withhold your values, and this is something that this person can't take. You're trying to be practical and trying to protect yourself, and you're trying to be as realistic as possible. And it's something that this person can't take. Like I said, I think you guys kind of like held a mirror in their face and they don't quite like it. Let's clarify the 2 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Let's clarify the 4 of Swords from your side. Yeah, this person hurt you. Yep. 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles. And you can't deal with this pain any longer. This person hurt you. They hurt your heart. Maybe they stabbed you in the back. And they made you feel not good about yourself. And I feel that this is a period where you're snapping out of it and you're trying to pay attention to things that are important. You're trying to be as grounded as possible. And although it saddens you, the fact that you have to do that, but you're going to be doing it anyway. Now from their side, the World, the Queen of Cups, and also the Knight of Wands. Now you're intriguing to them. Why is there no empathy here? Because the 3 of Swords, the World, it almost seems as if like whatever it is that hurt you, this person finds or has found a justifiable reason of why they did what they did. Okay, so there is this lack of empathy that I'm sensing. But there's also this intrigue feeling from them when you start to heal. But again, if we're talking here about somebody who has completely hurt you, Cancer, I'm not gonna lie, and if you've been a follower of my channel for a long time, you know that I never lie. there's this lack of empathy. There's this lack of guilt conscience. Like, you know, when you do bad things to people, like you would feel that conscience, the guilt. Yeah, I messed up. You know what I mean? There's not that. I just feel that this person has found a justifiable reason that they narrate to themselves that for them, in their mind, it justified what they did. Okay, let's clarify the future. I want to clarify the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Okay, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful story, Cancer, because I feel that there has been a dream of you that has been sitting dormant for a very long time. Something that is scary for you to do, and it has nothing to do with this relationship at all, but it has everything to do with you. And I feel that you guys are going to be breaking that barrier of fear and start doing it anyway, and it's going to make you feel good about yourself. Okay? I see you guys doing that. Now, from this person's side, they have the Chariot, the Eight of Wands, and the Moon. This person would like to communicate with you, but however, because it is clarifying the Four of Pentacles, I just feel that this person is not going to be laying out the facts, all of them. It's just going to be something that is like testing the water. Will it affect you? I don't think so. Let's clarify the Three of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Let's see from your side here with the Ten of Wands. Oh, you're free. In the future, I feel that you guys are going to be freeing yourself from this connection. And it started from the moment where when you're started to do things towards a dream of yours that has been that you've been keeping dormant. This person will want to work things out with you. But again, with the Seven of Swords there, clarify. I just feel that they're not going to be laying out all of the facts. Or they're trying to be very sleazy about it. And then they would want to work on this connection because they're hurt. I just don't feel that they learned their lesson here. I want to see what's blocking them in the extended. But yeah, because I feel that you here with the King of Swords, right? Like this is what I would call the Book of Sins, or either you have a receipt or something like that, but you would want to talk things out about this. Something that you've noted, okay? And them here with the Seven of Swords is more about, I just feel that they're lying to themselves as well, though, because from what I see in the present moment where they have found a justifiable reason for why they did what they did. But I just feel that, yeah, the conversation that is going to happen in the future between you and them, it's not going to be very satisfactory for you because of the way that they come up. It's still very trickster energy. Would they want to fix it here with the King of Wands? I think that they're going to be laying out the facts. They're going to be doing some sort of actions. But again, these actions that used to make you feel good and wants you to jump in right away in the past, it no longer affected you because you're here with the Five of Wands. It almost seems to me as if like you're annoyed by this. And the things that they do, even I feel that the way that they breathe, something that was very, very endearing for you in the past, you find it somewhat annoying in the future, okay? And they would want to work things out with you, but I feel that you would want to break free from this person altogether here with the Fool. Nice. Okay. Let's pull out some advice card for you here, Cancer, although I feel that you guys don't really need it. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and the Hierophant. That's really wonderful. I feel that, again, like I said, right, the moment that you guys are going to be focusing, because again here, I feel that you have been erasing yourself in this connection. Okay, you lost your values, you tolerated some things, which kind of like makes you forget about what you stand for, the kind of self-respect that you believe in, the kind of family or the kind of relationship that you really believe in, that you deserve. And I feel that as soon as you go back to the drawing board and you remember who you are, and you remember the type of relationship values that you believe in and all that, and start communicating that, that's when you guys are going to be having an answer about what to do about this connection. There's also this possibilities that there is going to be a brand new relationship happening for you in the future, but it also requires you to, again, remember what kind of relationship value do you stand for? What kind of relationship needs do you need? Okay? So I think that is it from reading for you here, Cancer. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys have been looking for. And I'll see you guys on the extended. Bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.